Hello and welcome back to Euro Transfer Talk, where we round up the latest rumours from around Europe, and I can assure you there are some massive ones today. The window is fast approaching, so remember, if you hear anything yourself, tweet us at the Eurofootball Daily account or me at Doogie Critchley, and make sure you subscribe to Eurofootball Daily and hit that notification bell to never miss a video. Let's get started. We kick off this week's roundup with the news surrounding one of Europe's most informed players, Timo Werner. Interest has risen in the 28-cap German after his exceptional start to the season, which has seen him contribute 12 goals in 10 league games this term, a figure only topped by Immobile and Lewandowski in Europe's top 5 leagues. The former Stuttgart striker, now in his 4th year with Leipzig, couldn't be in better form with 3 goals and 3 assists in his side's 8-0 demolition of Mainz at the weekend. Unsurprisingly, this ridiculous form has perked the interest of every major club in Europe, with Bayern Munich, Liverpool and Man United all linked to him over the last 12 months. The Mirror claimed, though, that despite being close to joining Bayern in the summer, Man United now lead the race for the forward and could look to activate his €31 million release clause in 2 months' time. It's easy to see why the Red Devils want him, with Solskjaer's side having won just 3 of their opening 11 games, leaving them 10th at the time of writing. Although they have problems throughout their side, it's pretty damning that they've only managed to score more than 1 goal in 3 of their 16 games in all competitions this term. But if you were Timo Werner, why would you want to join a stale and underperforming Man United when your current side sits just 4 points off top spot in the Bundesliga? We want to know, if you were Werner, what would you do? Head for United, angle for a move to Bayern or Liverpool, or stay put? Vote in the poll above. Last week we brought you the news that Ibrahimovic could be heading back to Spain, before finding out that his cryptic Instagram message was merely a gambling promotion. But now Spanish newspaper Marca claimed the 116-cap Swede is actually close to joining one of his former sides. And no, it's not Man United, Ajax or Inter Milan, but instead AC Milan, who are reportedly keen to sign him when his contract expires at LA Galaxy at the end of 2019. Bologna, Napoli and Perth Glory are also supposedly eyeing up the 38-year-old striker, who has netted 53 goals in 58 games for the MLS side. But according to the article, Ibra has his heart set on a return to the Rossoneri, with whom he scored 56 times in 85 games across 2 seasons, helping the 7-time European champions to their last title in 2010-11. Coming off some red-hot form with 31 goals and 8 assists in 31 MLS games in 2019, AC Milan could certainly do with him right now, having scored just 11 goals in 11 league games so far. With only Piontek managing to score over 2 league goals, Pioli could do with some additional firepower as they attempt to improve on their current 11th place. Milan fans, though, we want to hear from you. Is Ibra the answer to your problems? And if not, who is? Let us know in the comments below. Sticking in Italy now, where Chris Smalling is supposedly a target for 3 Italian clubs. After 323 appearances for United over 10 seasons, the 29-year-old decided to up sticks and head to Roma for the 1920 campaign. His 2.6 tackles and interceptions per 90 and 71% aerial duel win rate has been a crucial component of Roma's solid start to the season, which sees him sit 3rd at the time of writing. Now completing just shy of 91% of his passes, his highest of his 12-year career, and also all 9 of his attempted tackles this season, Smalling has arguably never played better. According to El Tempo, Roma are unsurprisingly keen to sign the former Maidstone player permanently next summer. But they also claim they will face competition from the 2 Milan clubs, who are monitoring the situation, aware that he could be available for a cut price fee rumoured to be just €15 million. Roma fans, though, how determined are you to keep Smalling at your club, and what would you be willing to pay? Let us know in the comments below. We take a trip to Germany now, where the big talking point over the weekend was Niko Kovac's decision to resign after their 5-1 humbling at the hands of Eintracht Frankfurt. That has got everyone speculating about who could be brought in permanently to arrest their worrying league form, which has seen them win 1 of their last 4 games, dropping from 1st to 4th in the process. Former RB Leipzig boss Ralf Rangnick, Jose Mourinho, Erik ten Hag and Max Allegri are most people's favourites. But there is also a strong possibility that Jupp Heynckes could return for his 5th spell in charge, on a temporary basis until the end of the season. Rangnick, who has also had spells in charge of Schalke, Hoffenheim, Stuttgart and Hanover, and led De Bullen to 3rd in 18-19, would seem the most sensible option at this stage, at least until the end of the season. But it remains to be seen whether Red Bull would be prepared to let him go from his current role as head of sport. The fact Mourinho and Allegri are out of work and have a combined 14 league titles between them could see them put in place. But surely the best long-term option would actually be Erik ten Hag, with his Ajax side continuing to sweep all before them domestically and punch above their weight on the continent. Bayern fans, though, who do you want to see put in charge? Rangnick, Mourinho, Allegri, ten Hag or someone different entirely? Give us your thoughts in the comments section. Whoever is in charge of Bayern next season may well have a new superstar on their hands, with reports coming out of Germany suggesting they will once again target Leroy Sané next summer. The 23-year-old was linked with a move to the 29-time German champions throughout June and July, before a serious knee injury scuppered any hope of a move. But the 21-capped international, who spent the last 3 seasons in England with City, is rumoured to be ahead in his recovery and could return in early 2020. A recent report claimed that Bayern Munich were confident of signing the attacker for less than €100 million next summer, and Bill claimed that the deal could be for as little as $80 million. Personally, we can't see Man City accepting such a low offer for a player who has contributed 0.6 goals per league game since joining as a 20-year-old in August 2016. But having started just 21 Premier League games in 18-19, Sané might have a battle to get back into the Champions starting lineup, especially considering the form of Bernardo Silva and Mahrez this term. If he doesn't get significant minutes on his comeback, we can see Sané angling for a move to his homeland next summer. But surely it would cost at least €140 million to tempt the citizens into selling one of their prized assets. Let us know what you guys think as ever down below. Continuing the theme of highly rated youngsters, rumours are swirling that teenage sensation Eric Braut Haaland is interesting some of the world's biggest clubs after his exceptional start to the 1920 campaign. The Leeds-born 19-year-old has hit 12 goals and provided 4 assists in 11 league games so far for RB Salzburg, as well as another 6 goals in 3 games in the Champions League, and is now one of the most talked about young players in Europe. The twice-capped Norwegian has reportedly caught the eye of Juventus, who are considering a €40 million move, with Man United and Liverpool also keen to add the striker to their respective rosters. But the Austrian club's sporting director Christoph Freund has publicly insisted that despite various clubs' interest, there have been no official bids, saying, "So much nonsense is written in the last few weeks." Before continuing, "I have not spoken to any club so far. I can also say there is no offer for the winter." Haaland has in the past admitted his love of the Premier League, saying, "I've dreamt of playing for the best clubs in the world my whole life. I especially like English football." This raises the tantalising prospect of the prodigy making his way to England next summer. But where do you guys see his future, and where would he fit best? Get at us down below. And finally, it's time for our headline story, and my goodness, it's a big one. Central Defence and the Daily Mail claim that Real Madrid, and specifically Zinedine Zidane, harbour ambitions of bringing Arsenal's William Saliba to the Bernabeu. The 18-year-old centre-back only joined Arsenal in May for €31 million, before being loaned back to his former club Saint-Etienne for the 1920 season, where he has since made 5 Ligue 1 appearances. The reports claim that Zidane has told Real's hierarchy that Saliba should be on their 3-man shortlist to find the next Varane, alongside Monaco's Badiashile and Marseille's Camara. It's easy to see why Real Madrid are interested in Saliba. After all, he already looks like an established top 5 league defender at just 18. But surely Arsenal won't countenance this sale at any price, especially considering their shaky defence so far this campaign. And as for Real, how about actually giving some game time to your €52 million summer acquisition, Eder Militao, rather than search for the latest centre-back seemingly only because they are French? We at Football Daily can't see this move happening, but it certainly would be a shock. Arsenal fans though, are you worried? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. So guys, that's all we've got time for on Euro Transfer Talk for another week. What did you guys think of the stories? Did we miss any out? Let me know in the comments down below. Surely Saliba won't leave for the Bernabeu? I don't think so either. Don't forget to like the video, leave a comment and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time. Bye!